Did the son of the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs director just put the blame on Rachel Zegler for the overwhelming backlash facing Disney's live-action Snow White remake? This question is stirring debate among fans and adding fuel to a firestorm that's become one of Disney's biggest marketing nightmares in recent memory. With Rachel Zegler's comments on the original film sparking outrage, David Hand's sharp criticism, and fan backlash following the release of the film's trailer, this project has become a perfect storm of controversy. Today, we're unpacking the latest developments to see how Disney's reimagined Snow White has spiraled into a full-scale disaster. The live-action Snow White remake has faced an unprecedented backlash since Disney announced the project. But things took an explosive turn when David Hand, son of the original 1937 film's director, also named David Hand, publicly criticized Disney's new take. At 91 years old, Hand didn't mince words, calling the remake insulting and accusing Disney of betraying both his father's legacy and the original vision of Walt Disney. He specifically criticized the remake for abandoning the romantic storyline, which he sees as central to the timeless charm of Snow White. In Hand's view, Disney's decision to reimagine Snow White as an independent figure rather than someone who dreams of true love is a betrayal of the character's essence. His comments have resonated with longtime fans who feel that Disney's approach to modernization has gone too far. This critique from Hand has come at a time when Disney is under fire for what some perceive as its insistence on pushing a woke agenda. For these fans, the trailer for the new Snow White film confirmed their worst fears about the film's direction. The controversy intensified when Rachel Zegler, cast as Snow White, made remarks that many found disrespectful to the original 1937 classic. In various interviews, Zegler criticized aspects of the original movie, describing the prince's character as stalkerish and the love story as creepy. She stated that her version of Snow White would focus on empowerment and leadership rather than romance. To fans who cherished the original film's themes of love, innocence, and kindness, her comments came off as dismissive. Critics quickly accused Zegler of misunderstanding the character and dishonoring the legacy of the original story. Zegler's remarks sparked a wave of backlash, leading her to issue an apology. She claimed that she hadn't meant to come off as ungrateful or disrespectful to the role. However, many fans interpreted her apology as damage control orchestrated by Disney's PR team. The timing of her apology, right after the trailer received more than 1 million dislikes, only heightened suspicions that her change of heart was more about salvaging her image than genuine remorse. To many, Zegler's apology felt less like a sincere acknowledgement of her missteps and more like a reaction to the negative reception. But Zegler's statements are just one element of the backlash. Disney's decision to replace the iconic Seven Dwarfs with CGI magical creatures also sparked outrage. This change came after actor Peter Dinklage criticized the portrayal of dwarfism in the original film, calling it regressive. In response, Disney announced a sensitive update, replacing the dwarfs with diverse magical beings. However, this move has backfired. Fans argue that the change feels like an overreaction, stripping the story of one of its most beloved elements. Dylan Posel, known to WWE fans as Hornswoggle and an actor with dwarfism, also spoke out against Disney's decision. Posel argued that Disney's response to Dinklage's critique had unintended consequences for the dwarfism community, removing valuable roles that could have showcased actors with dwarfism in a positive light. Many feel that Disney's attempt to address representation actually did more harm than good, adding to the frustration among fans who believe Disney has fundamentally misunderstood what audiences love about the story. Criticism of the film extends beyond casting decisions to the film's overall tone. Zegler's remarks about Snow White's independence and her lack of interest in romance have only fueled the debate. Fans argue that Snow White's gentle, kind-hearted nature and her belief in love are crucial to her character and the story's charm. The new direction Disney has taken with the character has left many feeling that the remake sacrifices these defining traits in favor of a more modern, woke narrative. David Hand's public disapproval has only poured gasoline on the flames. As the son of the original film's director, he has condemned the remake, saying Disney has gutted the story, and that both his father and Walt Disney would be turning in their graves over the changes. For Hand and many fans, the timeless appeal of Snow White lies in its simplicity and themes of love and friendship, and they feel Disney's modernization dilutes the magic of the original. Behind the scenes, tensions between Zegler and her co-star Gal Gadot, who plays the evil queen, have further complicated the project. The two actresses have clashed publicly over their differing political stances, with Zegler supporting the Palestinian cause and Gadot standing with her native Israel. This division has spilled onto social media, intensifying the backlash and splitting an already polarized audience even further. As tensions between Zegler and Gadot escalate, calls for a boycott have begun to surface. Some fans are upset with Gadot's political views, while others are more focused on Zegler's comments about the original Snow White. This situation has become a full-blown PR nightmare for Disney, as off-screen drama and controversial statements have dominated the headlines, overshadowing what should have been a celebration of a classic film reimagined for modern audiences. With a release date set for March 2025, Disney is scrambling to manage the fallout. The studio had high hopes for the Snow White remake as a potential box office success, but the overwhelming negativity surrounding the film has put that goal in jeopardy. Fans are not only unhappy with the changes made to the story, but are also questioning whether they want to support a project that has generated so much divisive controversy. A marketing campaign that was meant to highlight the film's empowering message has instead been buried under accusations of disrespecting the original. The backlash from David Hand and the controversies surrounding Rachel Zegler's remarks have sparked a broader conversation about Disney's direction. The entertainment giant, once known for its family-friendly magic, now faces an identity crisis. Is Disney sacrificing its legacy in favor of current trends, or is the studio simply trying to evolve with the times? Fans and industry experts are questioning whether Disney has overstepped, wondering if this project signals a broader struggle for the company's future. The trailer for Snow White has set a record for all the wrong reasons, with over 1 million dislikes in less than 2 weeks, making it one of the most disliked trailers in recent memory. Although Disney made last-minute adjustments to the CGI creatures to make them more reminiscent of the original dwarfs, many feel that it's a case of too little, too late. The decision to use CGI over real actors has only fueled the backlash, with critics arguing that it strips the film of authenticity. So, what's next for Snow White? Disney faces an uphill battle to win back fans, and with the cloud of controversy hanging over the film, its box office potential seems increasingly bleak. The turmoil surrounding Rachel Zegler, Gal Gadot, and the creative changes has overshadowed what was supposed to be a nostalgic revival of a beloved story. As fan outrage grows and calls for a boycott become louder, Disney faces a tough choice: stay the course with their modern interpretation or adjust their approach to better honor the original Snow White. What are your thoughts? Is Rachel Zegler's apology a genuine attempt to make amends, or just a calculated PR move? Are the changes to Snow White a positive step forward, or a costly mistake in the making? And do you think the film can overcome the backlash, or is it doomed at the box office? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on Hollywood drama and pop culture controversies. Stay tuned, this story is far from over.